Good morning and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are going to be tackling the project of this, just to give you a rough idea of what we're working with here. The bed is laying over here, tail lights and tailgates sitting there. This thing is going to be getting some patches thrown into it. As you can see, we got a hole, there's a hole there, and then there's one in each corner here. So Jake's actually going to be coming over later with a MIG welder, and hopefully I'll have some steel for him to patch that. So that's what he's going to work on. I'm basically going to be taking my day to resto this frame because it has seen better days, to say the least. I'll just give you guys a quick glance at how we're looking here. I mean, it is pretty rough. And if you guys notice, this bed is tweaked. This frame is definitely a little tweaked on this side. So we're not 100% sure where or when that happened. It was before I had the truck, but no accidents were reported. So, you know, I could have just been getting lied to, I guess. But that's where we're at for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take the wire brush to it and try to wire brush a lot of the loose junk off. And then once that's done, I have a sandblasting attachment for the power washer that I'm gonna go ahead and use. And then after that, we have rust encapsulator from Eastwood. So I'm gonna go ahead and tarp off the wheels and throw a tarp over the cab so we don't spray the cab down. And that's basically where we're gonna start. So I'll come back once I've got a little bit farther on this. Because the fender flaps. Alright, bring it down and then I'll move it a little bit. On my side. It's about to hit the point, you're gonna have to hold it. We're on the ground. We're good? Okay. Oh, that thing started leaning on me. Yeah. Wow. Alright guys, it's been some time since I've updated you guys. We've had a lot that has went on. The bed is now standing upright and you guys can see the condition this thing is in. I poked a hole through the center of it. Yeah, so Jake is on his way actually right now to come weld some hole patches. We have some old signs. They were all obtained legally. Don't worry, we didn't take any of them down. They were actually given to us. He's bringing a MIG welder. Dorsey's over here. He's been here since he got off of work. He's been helping me out. We've been going ahead and cleaning up this frame. It looks a lot better since the last time you guys have seen it. The sandblasting thing was not working. I have a new wire brush there. We've been using the angle grinder wire wheel. We have a sandblaster over here, a hand sandblaster. We've been power washing and cleaning. There's just buckets of sand and shit laying all over the place. I mean, it's a mess. All right. Well, more time has went by. Dorsey is still sitting on the ground as last clip. The frame is mostly painted with the exception of the underside because I'm going to do that tomorrow. Mr. Jacob is here. We haven't seen him in a while. He's been going to town over here. Actually, you see a glory hole in the middle of my bed there. We'll come on over here. Don't mind the bucket of beer. We got one panel up top. Let's see. There's one. There's two. And he's working on a third that will fit in yonder. And yeah, so that's what we're working with for now, and more to come eventually. Dorsey's new obsessions: ankle grinders, fires, and welders.
Yeah.
Nobody knows why, and no one can explain it. It's the little details. Working in the dark.
Oh my God.
To be completely honest with you guys, I don't even know the last time I've spoken to this camera or the last time you have even seen anything that has been going on here. We actually took a nice little heavy break. There's just been a lot going on. School starting up, everyone's working, everyone, just a lot of things have changed. We have a lot of update videos that are going to be coming soon. So hopefully my plan is to get back into the grind here, get back into making some more videos because we have a lot of stuff that we need to get done soon. We got a lot of winter prep to do. We got 3 vehicles now on the channel that are getting built. So yeah, that is right, 3. That is a little sneak peek for videos to come. Jeff actually just bought a truck yesterday as I'm filming this. I'm filming this October 4th. So Jeff just bought a truck, or maybe it's October 5th. Not really sure. Maybe it's the 4th. But he actually just bought a Ram. So we've completed the trifecta. Dorsey's got the Silverado, I've got the F-150, and Jeff now has the 1500. So that is where we're at build-wise. But I am actually coming out here to update you guys on everything that you have seen. So this video is actually very, very random. These are really old clips that I've had just laying around. So the bed was off this truck probably about a month ago now, back when it was warm. It is cold now. It's like 50 degrees right now, but it's been colder than that. I haven't even shown you guys the new wheels yet, so that is what we're going to take time to show you guys today. So they're actually a little dirty. I actually washed these yesterday, but it rained, so that is what we're looking like. So I've been running these for probably about a month and a half, 2 months now. I don't even know. They are Moto Metal MO 962s with the milled accents, 20x12s, wrapped in a Nitto 420S, which is, it's roughly a 33 12.5. It's like a 32 4 12 4 or something like that. So we have those all the way around. Obviously our red calipers, but that is what we have done with our wheels. And the next point is, you guys can see that our windshield is no longer see-through. Our windshield got 50% tint on it, and you can see our little lip from where our visor is. 50% tint. This is 2% tint now. You cannot see through it. You can actually see me, so what's going on there? 2%, 1% in the rears because this had factory tint already, and our back window got left alone. This is actually just 50/20. You can see through it still. So that is where we're at on that note. We have new reverse lights put in back here. They are just tapped into this here, but they are mounted up under there. Very helpful at night, let me tell you. We have mud flaps. So we got these big rubber mud flaps. They're actually very helpful. They keep the truck a lot cleaner. We have a 5-inch exhaust tip on here, which is absolutely massive. But I don't know if that's going to be staying very long because I might be going to True Duals with a muffler here pretty soon. So that 5-inch tip is actually going to go over to the Ram 1500 on the channel now. So once that is all set in stone, obviously you guys will see that. But I'm going to show you guys the underside from where the bed was pulled off. So this is the rust proofing that we have done. So this is all rust encapsulator. So this is all solidly painted stuff. Like, it is not going to rust anymore. Actually, up here is as well. And then you can see we have rock lights now. I will put a clip in here of me and Dorsey the day we put these in, but actually we got some dents in here that we might be able to pop out too. But this is all rust encapsulated in here. So the inside of the wells, there's our wires. We did it down over here with the rust encapsulator. The whole back side of the frame is done up until basically the cab here is done, rust encapsulated all the way back. The bed, not in good shape. She's been taking a beating, especially after we put it back on. It's just not going well. This bed it's gonna need to be replaced eventually. You guys can see our rust has started down there. These are our panels. They're actually very solid. This steel that we used for this is actually thicker than the bed itself. We broke a bolt there. We broke a bolt up there, but you can see we have rust holes forming all over the place. There's our middle patch. There's a patch there. There's steel stick over there. Hole. There's a hole. There's another hole up there. I mean, the bed is basically it. The bed's done for. So I'm gonna be in the market to try to find a new one. No promises on that though. I don't know. It's a tough decision. I don't know, but that's basically where we're at with that. There's nothing I can really do about it. It is what it is. Our bed's also taken a beating where we re-bedlined it because we actually had a ton of rock back here for the side driveway up there. I went and I filled this thing up, and yeah, we were scooping rocks out of here. It just didn't go well. And on that note, I've actually been using this to work a lot recently, so I've been having a lot of side jobs that I've needed the truck for, and I'll show you guys what happened because of that. Should have known. You can see our clear coat is very thick in this spot. It's actually really shitty clear coat. That's kind of why. It actually kind of came in handy. I mean, you can see the reflection in that versus the reflection over here. But yeah, this was actually from a bench. This tailgate was down flat. Jeff was sitting on that side, and there was a bunch of shit back here, and we were backing into a spot, and there was a bench about yay high probably, and I thought we were gonna clear it. The top of this just skimmed it and scratched clear coat. I already buffed most of the black out of it with a clay bar, so there really isn't, like, you can't really feel, like, you don't feel anything here, so this will just buff off. And then this little guy came from a pole. This stuff was already here from when I bought the truck, but this guy came from a little pole when we were loading the truck that it got caught on the corner and scratched that. So that's where we're at with that point. Now that I've shown you guys the truck has been hurt, the changes that have been done to it, I mean, there's just been a lot going on this truck recently. The tune is off of the truck. It is on stock tune now. The trans did not like the tuner. It just didn't go well. It drives way better without the tuner. So I just have it in there for monitoring numbers, which I actually really like being able to see my numbers. So I know when I can do pulls, I know what I can do stuff. And the engine is running flawlessly now. And you saw the opening clip, we had a humming sound that was going on. So we replaced our tensioner pulley and our idler pulley, which both had play in them when we went through, obviously, the engine bay. It sounded like I had a supercharger on this thing, but we replaced both of those. Cost about 50 bucks, took us maybe 25 minutes, and we finished that up. So engine is running flawlessly now. No problems there. And really the only other major thing that we have been doing related to this truck that I don't think has been put on is my stock wheels over here. So this one's obviously really gross and has a bunch of shit on it, but this is the new paint job on the wheels. That is when the plastic dip came off of all the wheels. Those are just Jake's, but you guys can see there's just a bunch of shit laying on them, but it is actually like a pretty like gloss black finish. Actually looks really good. We did regular wheel paint this time. Fuck plastic dip. That shit pain in the ass to do. So I actually have another wheel back here that is mostly sanded but needs to be finished up. So in the next couple days I'm gonna finish up those two wheels, and then we'll be good for once it gets a little bit colder. I probably have another month on these wheels, and then they're gonna come off the truck because it's gonna start to snow, and we're not running these wheels in the snow. They'll get stored back in the corner over here. So the stocks will go back on. We'll run the stocks for the winter, and that'll be that. With that being said, I think we're gonna pull this bumper out. So if you guys notice, the fitment on this bumper is off. This side is flush. When the tailgate is off, you can clearly see this portion right about here is bent in. So I think I'm gonna hook a tow chain to the underside of this thing where there's a support beam that runs about right here. We're gonna hook that, and I'm gonna pull my weight against it and try to regulate out this bumper, because that thing pisses me off so much for no reason at all. But yeah, it's little things like that that just annoy me that I'm gonna try to fix and square away so we don't have to worry about them. But I will take you guys inside of the truck and show you guys how dark this tint really is. So it's actually really awesome, if you ask me. I don't know how well you guys can see me anymore, but this is fully tinted inside. This is our 2% tint on the way out. You can kind of see broad day. It's a little bit lighter on camera, to be honest. The windshield really doesn't look that tinted, but it is. This is 2% because this is a 55% banner with 50 over the shield. So that's basically that. The custom offset sticker is on the windshield finally after Jeff and all. That's fucking great. Cut. Well, I just rattled you guys around a little bit. Didn't break the phone anymore, thankfully. But yeah, sticker's back finally on the windshield. I was waiting to get the windshield tinted, so it just made their life a little bit easier to do. We got a killer deal on getting all these windows tinted, so I wasn't worried about it at all. Made their life as easy as possible. But inside, the only thing that we have changed really is our mounting spot for rock light switch, which is flushly mounted now. You know, it doesn't move. It's in there solid. And we put a plug in here now, which I still have to even out a little bit. You can see it's not sitting flush, but it's there. It's pretty awesome. So that cord actually runs to the back of the head unit from the USB there, and then the cord comes out so I can plug my phone in and play music off of that to the thing, and it charges my phone a little bit faster because that has a 3.0 amp outlet. So that's actually really fun. It's good. I like it. It does what it needs to do. And yeah, that's where we're at with the interior. I mean, but I think that's really the only things I have left to update you guys on in the truck. There's been a lot of changes that have gone on. We're going to have plenty of videos soon on the other vehicles on this channel because we've got a lot that is going to go on in the next week or so. And I mean, we have plenty to do down the road from there. We're probably going to make the next video dedicated to Dorsey's truck because we have a lot to go over on his truck. We have a lot to do on his truck. So hopefully in the next video, we'll set up some time lapses and we'll actually take you guys through the process of doing some stuff on his truck and hopefully start changing the look because he's got some big things on the way. I'm not going to spoil that for the video, but you guys finally have the full reveal of what my truck looks like now and pretty much how it's going to stay for a while. There isn't really much left to do on this. Thinking about cab lights, not 100% sure yet. Don't know where I stand on that, but that is basically all I got for this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below. I know I talked a lot in this video. I was just trying to catch you guys up on a lot of shit that has gone down and show you guys everything that has happened. But videos soon, more videos, more content, more stuff actually being done. And hopefully we're going to get back to making some fun videos this winter. We have a lot of stuff, a lot of ideas. So hopefully we follow through with those. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.